Okay, relatable.
I know that I broke up with him. I get it. I really do. But he didn't even fight for me. Yeah, it's been 2 days. He didn't even call me.
So she ends things with him, probably hurts his feelings, and yet somehow she is the victim in this situation. Females are fascinating.
Dude, what? What? She breaks up with him, and now she's mad. What happened?
Oh, it's like if your wife or girl was bringing in like 250, 300K a year, would you be...
For this one, if your wife is the breadwinner in the relationship, it switches the natural dynamic. Now, she's the provider and you're the one being provided for. So of course, generally when women are having to embrace that more masculine side of themselves, they're more likely to cheat because now it's more likely for her to see you as the feminine in the relationship, not being the masculine leader that you should be. What do you guys think? Could you be a stay-at-home husband?
You know what's even weirder? People give a f about their birthday. Shut your mouth. You know, oh, it's my birthday. I guess I get it if it's girls. For some reason, that doesn't annoy me. When dudes get really excited about their birthday, come on, bro. Yeah, I'm not your mom.
Men should not care about their birthday. If you want to be celebrated, accomplish something that's worth being celebrated for. Everything about us is built and earned. We don't just get to exist and get that free validation like women.
Cleaning my room because a girl's coming over. Guys, I've got a girl coming over and my room's got to be spotless when she gets here. I don't want to gross her out. Here's the room before. This is the situation outlook. I think it's gotten pretty bad. But we're going to get this fixed up real quick. Those crunchy socks down there between my dresser and the bed have to go. That's no good. If she finds that, then she'll definitely be running. Now, I did finish all these Cokes, these Dr. Peppers. I told you guys I would.
Dude, what in the yikes? Do y'all really need me to tell you to clean up your room? Apparently this guy does, okay? Your environment is an extension of your mind. A dirty room is a dirty mind. And on top of that, it does make you more appealing to women.
Spin the wheel, Izzy. What's your body count?
12.
What's the real number? Maybe like what?
25.
25. That's not bad at all, is it?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
There's nothing more icky than watching a guy walk out of Starbucks.
But like, we sound like that. Like we've just made everything ever an ick. And we sound so like, damn, I just wanted a caramel frappuccino. Like we're all out here probably missing out on like a great guy who's the love of our life because like sneezing is an ick.
Bruh, when Tana Mongoose is the voice of reason, this is just how you know how far we've fallen.
I like the mask.
What is it?
It's Batman.
I like that.
It's definitely not Batman.
Okay, I was...
Yikes. Degen society. Generally, I don't think people actually care about this stuff. Do what you want in the privacy of your own home. It's when you bring it out into public that I think most people have the problem with. That, and it being widely promoted throughout all of the media.
Man or Instagram? So would you get rid of your Instagram or social media for a marriageable man?
No, same thing.
Absolutely not.
Whether it's my career or not, I've done that before, and he was a narcissistic. I had to divorce him, so I would definitely say no.
Good times.
Yeah.
Social media has become the new female hive mind. They no longer care about what their friends think, they care about what Instagram thinks. This is why women that have a social media addiction is a red flag, because they'll just accept whatever the new narrative is on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. Oh, I'm not an empowered boss babe if I don't have male friends? Oh, okay. They listen to the internet before they listen to you.
I don't care how mad we is. Put your leg on my leg so we can go to sleep.
100% every man wants this, because if you can show affection towards him even when you're feeling a negative emotion, that means you are choosing love, which is real love and lasting love. Kind that won't just be thrown away when things get tough.
What's your biggest ick?
White cis het men. They're privileged. They don't get the struggle. You know, like I'm queer. I'm a woman, sort of. They don't get it.
White cis het men have the privilege of being white, being cis, being heterosexual. The patriarchy works for them.
Just keep going, bro. All right, zoom in on this dude right here, the yellow shirt, okay? Just keep going, bro. Women will find you attractive eventually. If you just suck up to them for long enough, I'm sure they'll get with you. Just wait until she hits 40, she has 2 baby daddies, bro, you'll have your chance.
Just finished watching a horror film with girlfriend. Told her that I left for the shop 10 minutes ago.
Give her the emotional highs, dude. Become her drug dealer, get her hooked on the toxic dude.
Excuse us? Do you have a hotspot or service on your phone when you get a hold of somebody? We're kind of stuck here alone. Why would you tell a stranger that we're alone? I'm just really scared. You have a hotspot?
Yeah, I can.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, we've left us.
I've been hearing y'all screaming, that's why I stayed here.
I know,
to make sure nothing happened to you.
Because my dad left me. Well, my dad didn't leave me, but my dad dropped us off because we were afraid of some friends to take photos for homecoming. And they're not even here.
Oh, that sucks.
Which one is it?
But masculinity is toxic, right? He stayed behind because he was concerned for their safety. He has no idea who they are, just random girls. And he ends up helping them out of a scary situation. It might sound simple, but that's heroic masculine behavior right there.
No, please though. See?
Bless this mom.
A study last year which came out in the news just a couple weeks ago showing that the percentage of young men ages 18 to 29, 63% of them are not in a relationship. That is, they're not married, they're not in a steady relationship, they're not dating, they are single. 63%, nearly 2 out of 3. These trends towards singleness, not being in relationships, not being married, is bad for our society, it's bad for the individuals. And this should alarm people that as we continue down this road, these figures only appear as though they're likely going to be getting worse. As more and more men are checking out of dating, losing interest in marriage, data also shows that they are less likely to pursue it at all. And this bodes very poorly for our society. I think we have to acknowledge that our principles in place for dating, for relationships, for sex, for intimacy, these changes that we've instituted in our society are not working well. And our only way is to undo many of the things that we have done and get back on a course that does work to support marriages, relationships, and family life.
So this is something genuinely that I just go back and forth on. And I question if the West is just completely done, if it's just collapsing and there's no coming back, or if there's actual hope. Because you see stuff like this, men between 18 and 29, 63% of them are single and not in a relationship. And it looks like exactly what it sounds like. If it means that the future for 60% of men is not to have any kind of relationship, it means the population completely collapses. And the thing is, the people that even start to talk about these issues, they get canceled, they get their money taken away, all these things. So we're hardly even in a position that we can even talk about these difficult subjects. And we're not even able to talk about solutions. So genuinely, I go back and forth between, hey, is the US done? Or should I stay and try and build the future? Personally, I consider myself a passport bro, if you want to call it that, where I'm actively looking at other places to potentially live. But I want to hear your opinion on this, so be sure to leave a comment below.
Hey, can I get your phone number?
I have a boyfriend.
I have a math test.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about things we could cheat on.
Do you know what cracks me up, right? You know when someone's married and they're talking about their partner and they'd refer to them, obviously, as like my husband or my wife, whatever. I feel like they're bragging. I feel like it's unnecessary, like the showing off. It's not unnecessary. You have every right. That is your husband, that is your wife. And they're like, yeah, like, oh, I went out for dinner with my husband. Or like in a restaurant, they're like, oh yeah, my husband's just running late, whatever. It's like, all right. Got to tell everyone you're married. It's literally normal. Like, you're not going to call them your boyfriend or girlfriend. But it cracks me up. My husband and I. All right.
That's what jealousy looks like, by the way, just so you know. Okay, that's equality for you.
I also need someone to handle me. And only an alpha or a double alpha can do that.
The f is a double alpha?
I need someone to handle me because I'm a rabid animal. I need the turbo double alpha to out-masculine my masculinity. How about you just be feminine from the start? That's a lot of women today have this huge masculine wall in front of themselves. They've become the man that they've always wanted. So now when men come into her life, he has to overcome that massive wall of masculinity just to even see her as a real woman. It's like you have to be the turbo mega giga chad double alpha just to even talk to these girls, bro.
Anyone else's husband like this? I booked us a trip. Me questioning it like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, maybe he's trying to be cute. And like, we've been talking about like going on a weekend trip or whatever. And I'm like, where and when?
My man, legend, easy, spike in emotions. Okay, nice.